We've gotten to a point in our world where decency has become abnormal. It's now an abnormality. We praise immorality. We praise indecency. Then when we see a lady that comes up as being decent, our minds immediately tell us that no, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. Hope we are all doing great. So early this year, we've had a lot of weddings on the internet. We have a lot of celebrities getting married. And out of all of these weddings, two actually stood out, and the whole internet have been talking about it. The African social media space has been on and on about these weddings. And I want us to learn something today from these weddings. I'm just so sure that you already have in mind. Yeah, I'm sure you're probably getting who is she talking about, who could these people be, and of course you know these people. And if at all you do not know them well, this will be an opportunity for you to look up for them on the internet, because come on, they are doing great out there in their various sphere of career. I want us to look at the wedding of Vicki James, the Nigerian designer. She is so good at what she does. She's a fashion designer. And I equally want us to look at the wedding of our very own Moses Bliss. Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. Yes. Moses Bliss and Mary Weisborn, Ghana, Nigeria wedding is. The internet has been on and on about his wedding, and everyone had something to say. Unsolicited advice from online in-laws, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Everyone had something to say. And I want us to pick out some very important lessons about life, relationships, marriage, and the people you have around you from these weddings. But before we get into the major content of this video, I just want to take out this time and welcome my new subscribers. Thank you all for joining this channel. And believe me, you will not be disappointed. And to my returning viewers, I love you all so much. You are the reason we are still here making videos. You're the reason we have not quit YouTube yet. And of course, we will not be quitting anytime soon, because what we do here is so important to us. It doesn't matter how many people are watching, doesn't matter how many people are getting transformed. But if just one person is catching the light and making changes in their lives, then it means a lot to me already. It's all about influencing and impacting lives positively for me. So here we talk about relationships, personal development, and everything that can help us renew our minds and become the better version of ourselves. And without talking too much, let us get right into our analysis for today. Let us have this discussion. So early this year, our very own fashion designer from Nigeria, Vicki James, got married. Her wedding was loud. It was beautiful. Her dresses, the various designs. I think she wore over 8 or 10 dresses from her marriage introduction to the court signing to the church and everything. Of course, that is expected. If she had done less, then I would have been surprised, because she's a fashion designer. The top artists, celebrities, they wear her design. So why would she not go the extra mile for her own wedding? Why would she not? So she went all out. It's her big day. She wanted to be happy. She did. Come on. And at some point, netizens began to say that she's exaggerating, she's overdoing it, she's this, she's that, she should come on. They bullied this lady. People said things just probably to make her feel like, but well, I love her energy. She didn't actually care too much. She just went on doing her thing, whatever makes her happy. Of course, she's married, it's her big day. Whatever you want to do, whatever you want to say, it's totally your business and it is your data. So she went on. In the month of January, our own Moses Bliss proposed to his girlfriend, Marie from Ghana. She was looking simple, beautiful. She's the natural kind of girl, no makeup, no wigs, nothing. She just enjoys keeping her natural look. It went all over social media again, and people were on and on and on about the fact that a woman doesn't need all of the makeup, she does not need all of the wigs, she doesn't need this to get a man. That look at after all of the makeup, this, that. Moses Bliss decided to go for a lady as simple as this and all of that. It became another opportunity for people to rant about what women should do, what women should not do, what men want, what men do not want, how people should live their lives. Trust me, I made a video on this, explaining to us some key reasons why this guy chose this lady to be his wife. Most of the time, it probably has nothing to do with the fact that she doesn't wear wigs or she doesn't wear makeup and stuff like that. It goes beyond that. Yes, beauty counts, the physical appearance and all of that. It's what attracts. But after that attraction, it takes more than the physical, the outward look to keep a man. So there is more Moses Bliss saw in this lady that made him settle for her. There is more than you and I just seeing what is happening on the internet can say about this. So we cannot clearly say that he chose this lady because no. So I made a video trying to explain some key lessons we should learn as young women, as young guys in Christianity, in Christendom. And if you want to watch that video, it's right here. You would so love it watching that video. You would enjoy watching that video. Her simplicity and everything was praised. Then, fast forwarded, they released their pre-wedding photos. She was still looking all simple and beautiful. No makeup. She had just her natural hair packed together and she was looking beautiful. She was looking good. Nothing to complain about and all of that. Come on, let us not forget that this lady is someone that can probably afford to wear any wig, any makeup, get any makeup artist of whatever caliber class to have her made up. But looking at it, it shows that the natural simple look is just her style. Her pre-wedding photos were released or found. I equally made a video on that congratulating them. Fast forwarded to her wedding, it became another issue. People started complaining about her simplicity. She went all out on her wedding with her natural hair packed together, looking beautiful, her face clean, everything. She was looking beautiful. And her wedding was beauty and simplicity. She looked beautiful and simple, decent. From the first dress she wore to the very last throughout her wedding, there was no exposure of body parts, nothing. And people had a problem with that. People began to say she's taking this simplicity thing too far. She should have at least worn a wig, get her hair fixed, some sort of Brazilian hair, Indian hair or something. Yes, that she's being too simple. What is she trying to prove? What is she trying to show the world and stuff like that? What I want to say is, I think our society has a problem with people being themselves, and that is actually really wrong. It is a big world. The universe is large enough for each and every one of us to be ourselves and not affect or influence the other person. So why not let this lady be herself? So out of this, what do I want to tell you? What do I want you to pick out of all this? You see this life? Do what you can afford to do. Do what makes you happy. If you have the money to throw yourself a big wedding party, everything, make your wedding as loud as Vicki James did hers, the beauty, the makeup and everything, go on ahead and do it. If you are a makeup kind of person, do not shy away from who you are just because you think that the society wants you to look a certain way or the society wants you to be a certain person, that you are not that person. There is nothing wrong with wearing your makeup. There is nothing wrong with you being all decent. There is nothing wrong with you choosing not to put your body out there for the eyes of everyone to see. There is absolutely nothing wrong choosing decency over whatsoever. So do not let people put you in a corner that you are not comfortable, because this is already evidence that whatever you do, people would have something negative to say. Yes, this fashion designer went all out for her wedding. It was a problem. People said she's overdoing it. Moses Bliss and his wife, they came up looking all simple. She was looking all beautiful and all of that. They said she's overdoing it, that she's taking her simplicity and her decency too far. Whatever you do in this life, people will talk. But do what you know that suits your personality. Do what you know that is acceptable to you, the family, or wherever you come from. Do not do things, do not live your life trying to please people. You would never succeed at it. Do not do it. You would never succeed at it. Just be yourself always. Be yourself always. And let me equally use this opportunity to tell us this. We've gotten to a point in our world where decency has become abnormal. It's now an abnormality. We praise immorality. We praise indecency. Then when we see a lady that comes up as being decent, our minds immediately tell us that no, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. When it is supposed to be the opposite. Our minds are continuously telling us that looking all beautiful, smart, and covered is wrong. If a certain part of your sensitive part of your body aren't out, then in fact your vibe is not giving, like people say. There is nothing wrong with being decent. And I don't know, but this might help someone out there. Men that are kings, men that are men, do not eat uncovered food. Let me repeat that again. Men that are men, men that are kings, great men, self-conscious men, men who know who they are, what they are, do not eat uncovered food. I'm sure you understand what I mean. They don't eat uncovered food. Yes, they might see it out there, they admire it, but they will always want their food, they always want their women looking covered and presentable. That is the obvious truth. This is one thing you should learn from the wives of some of these great men in the society that you admire. Okay, let us go into Nigerian actresses. Look at, okay, for example, we're not looking at Moses Bliss' wife. He's a high value man. Look at his woman, dress, covered, everything. Let us go to Mercy Johnson Okoji. Check her out. Of course, before she used to display some sort of outfits, dressing style, sense of fashion back then. But since the time she got married, do you see her wearing some sort of exposing outfits and things like that? Look at the Bamiloyes. Yes, check the Bamiloyes. They are at the helm of the Mount Zion. Yes, the Christian industry in Nigeria. They are at the helm of it. Check the wives from that family. Check Mama Gloria. Look at them. You see, she is well dressed. She is covered always and all the time. Even Regina Daniel, that we all just look at the way she dresses. She is covered. Look at the wives of politicians, the wife of these big men in our society. Look at the way they dress. Some of these celebrities, some of these musicians that you admire, just look at the way they dress. They understand that they are queens. They understand that their husbands are men of respect in the society. So they know that there are certain dresses, there are certain outfits that are not for them, and they try their best as much as possible to avoid them. When you know the kind of men you want to attract into your life, automatically a lot of things align in your head. A lot of things align in your head. You are conscious about the way you speak, you're conscious about the way you dress, you're conscious about a lot of things. If you are a woman watching this video, be intentional about who you want to attract. Be intentional about what you want. And trust me, going back to Moses Bliss and his wife, there are women out there far better than the woman he married. Yes, that he could have settled down for. But do you know that there is something known as grace and the favor of God? Of course, I am sure that there were a lot of women gunning for this guy in his church, the concerts he went for, and a whole lot more. There were a lot of women doing the very possible best for him to notice them. But come on, this lady was just there, going about her activities, doing her law, focusing on her education. She just made a random video and put on social media, and that is how grace located her. Well, the guy too is blessed to have her anyway. So let's not make it sound like Moses is doing her a favor, or she's lucky because she got married to Moses. No. Build up yourself as a woman, and you would attract the kind of men that you want to attract. There is something known as grace, divine favor. We are all different. We attract different kind of men and all of that. But trust me, when you are an intentional woman, when you live intentionally, good things will come to you. So do not let the world tell you how to live your life. If you're a Christian like me, know there is a standard. Cover up, dress well, look beautiful. And it should be between you and God, what the Lord wants from you, what you're supposed to do as a child of God. Thank you all so very much for watching this video. And please, as you've watched, endeavor to subscribe to this channel. Yes, a lot more videos coming up. You can go on ahead, scroll through this channel. I made this video on how to deal with multiple suitors that I am really very sure that you all will be interested in watching. It was out of my experience. Yeah, so I decided to make this video for you also. Watch, enjoy. Please subscribe to this channel, share this video to more and more of our Christian brethren, and let us have fun together as we learn.